Hey guys, Zyback here, and this is going to be a free-for-all on Nuketown. The gun I'm using is the AK-47. The perks I'm using are Hardline, Sleight of Hand Pro, and Ninja Pro. And my kill streaks are Spy Plane, Attack Dogs, and Chopper Gunner. But instead of talking about the gameplay, I'm going to talk about something a little bit more serious. So if you're not really into the serious kind of commentary, then you might just want to click off this video right now. Yeah, right there, I get lagged, and that guy blows my head off with a shotgun. If you guys haven't heard the news coming out of Texas, it's really, really bad. Judge William Adams, a Texas judge, is accused of child abuse against his 16-year-old daughter with cerebral palsy. He beat the shit out of his daughter, who's disabled, and you want to know what the reason is? She installed a game on her computer. That's the reason. Keep in mind, this guy is a federal judge. He's been putting people in jail for child abuse. And the way he's been ruling on it is it's not child abuse unless there's video evidence. Here's the kicker. His daughter got it on camera and put it on YouTube. YouTube justice at its best. The video is still on YouTube, but it's not something I would watch. I watched it, and I kind of regret watching it, because it's not really... It's exactly what I'm telling you. It's him beating the shit out of his daughter with a belt for basically no reason. I understand disciplining your child, and I'm not someone that's against spanking. I'm not really someone that's against, you know, a little bit of physical discipline. I don't know, my parents did it to me. I was spanked, I was hit with a belt. I wasn't maliciously beaten with a belt. It's completely different. Also, I do think that kind of discipline should be different for males and females. Obviously, you're not going to beat the shit out of your daughter. If you're a good parent, you're not going to beat the shit out of your daughter. There's definitely different ways to go about that. I know this is getting a little bit sexist, but there is a difference. A male is generally going to be able to take it a lot easier than a female. Not to mention, why the fuck would you beat your disabled daughter? That's just fucking retarded. It's retarded on so many levels. I can't even comprehend. But luckily for her, she put the video on YouTube, and her father's probably going to go to jail for a very long time. And generally, prisoners do not take child abusers lightly. Child abusers and child molesters generally get killed in prison. And I know I may sound a little bit harsh here, but until you actually see the video, you don't really realize that it's not about a discipline at that point. It's really not. It really wasn't discipline in the first place, I don't think. I really think this guy's just a sick fuck that got pleasure out of that. And you really won't notice that unless you watch the video. That it's definitely beyond just discipline. And trust me, I'm not one of these people that says, don't spank your kids, you're going to make your kids violent. I think that a little bit of physical discipline is okay. You know, if your son if you have a 13-year-old son and he draws giant dicks on the school wall with spray paint, yeah, you might be able to beat the shit out of him a little bit for it, but not, like, brutally beat him into a pulp, especially if he's fucking has cerebral palsy or anything. Like, what the fuck? And she didn't even do anything, like, bad. She didn't do anything bad. A fucking computer game. A fucking computer game, really? It's one thing... It would be one thing if it was something actually bad. It still would be child abuse. But it'd be one thing if it was actually something bad, but it's a fucking computer game. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. I hope this guy gets killed in prison, because even prisoners have standards. Prisoners don't take too lightly on people that abuse children. Let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you guys later.